All right, we're back. Hey, first things first, Kyle. Let's talk about it.
Your mind is like a storm.
My mind is like a. It's actually like
a
our
hurricane.
Well,
of
it's
thoughts.
actually like our icon there with the tornado.
It's a whirlwind.
I mean, we sat here for 10 minutes talking, and then I'm like, all right, let's go. But shit, what do I want to talk about? I don't remember.
Is he going to talk about it all?
I'm going to do it all one time or another. First and foremost, I guess we got a special guest, right?
We have a special guest.
You want to tell everybody, who are you?
You don't know?
If you're going to do this, just get out. You got to be on, man.
Let's go.
You're my kid. Let's go. Roll it.
Wait, what?
What do you want to talk about?
What do you want to talk about?
Tell us what you did today.
Today I had.
Don't stop doing that.
Sorry. I had a little bit of an iced coffee, and then I got Starbucks,
What?
and then
So she's running laps around the house.
and then I got Starbucks, and then I went to my sister's softball game, and then after that, I went home and chilled, and I painted a duck.
It was a nice duck.
Really?
Yeah,
Good duck.
it was very cute, and then I had wings and pizza for dinner.
Sounds like a full
day.
My dad's famous
Sounds like a full day.
wings.
Thank you.
Famous wings.
The what?
His awesome famous wings.
Telling you, Kyle, that's no baloney. I mean,
There's no baloney.
I do so many things well, it's hard to pick out what the best is.
Right.
Stop the glaze.
See, that to get the show. But let's be honest. I do a lot of things well.
It's impressive.
I have figured out the wing thing.
I have like a list, and I'm on page 3
Of mine?
of all the things you do well.
well,
Yeah, right.
give me name 2.
Huh?
Oh, on the spot.
Wings,
No, you name 2 of
Boston
your own.
butt. 2 of my own.
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know. I'm pretty good at turning a phrase usually.
You know what that means, Aves?
No.
Me neither. Go.
Like
What's that?
saying something witty or funny or. I'm not doing it right now.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, a little stumped right now.
We did get you out of a pinstripe suit for something, right?
I was. Yeah, I was. I was volunteering for the Arthritis Foundation of Indiana, helping my friend raise some money for arthritis.
Don't make it personal. I was getting ready to make some great jokes.
Junior arthritis. Yeah, I'm going to keep it serious.
What's junior arthritis? Is that
kids that have it. Yeah, I was actually. I was helping fund. That's what tonight's honoree was, a young lady that had junior arthritis. I think she was 12, and I actually walked around the room and helped her raise money.
She doesn't have it anymore?
No, she's on a bunch of medication. She still has it. Yeah.
That doesn't go away.
Well, they did a dance routine and everything.
She can move.
She's pretty slick. Yeah.
I didn't know kids could have arthritis.
Yes.
Yeah. Arthritis is just a deficiency in the joints. For all you people that don't know, that's just another brilliant thing I bring to this, Kyle. Is
right?
I know.
I don't know anything about it. You're here to
that?
supply me with the information. I just went up and volunteered.
He just showed
my
up
time.
like a monkey.
Right?
Look at the dancing monkey.
Put on a suit. Go walk around. Okay.
God. And you sell any life insurance tonight?
I did not.
If they got arthritis, you really could have built that in.
I could have really jumped in.
Hey, just so you know, I know arthritis is awful for you, but I'm going to tell you what.
Here's my card.
Hey, that's as easy as it's going to be at this point.
Here's my card.
Hey, you're going to expire, and I want to talk to you. We want to make your life the best it can be. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else, Avery? So. Stop doing that. You're not going to be on the show.
I got high honors, guys.
Oh, kudos. Hey, she did. She hit high honors. What is that?
That was in dancing.
Who?
The girl I just told you about.
She
was one of the honorees. She was dressed as a
how old is
a movie
that?
attendant. Huh? It
How
was
old is
like
she?
an hour ago.
How old is she?
I 12-ish.
Oh, you were not. I thought you. Oh my God!
No, I wasn't.
I thought you meant these were people that had That's why I said what I said.
She does have.
She's 12.
Yes.
I thought you meant it was like a 40-year-old that
Oh.
had it, and I'm like,
oh no.
So what happened to it? And you
No.
go, I don't know. I assume she still has it. So it's gonna make more sense at this point when I say I didn't understand. I'm like, it doesn't go away. I was picturing her being like 30.
Yeah. No, there was a troop of 5 of them.
All with juvenile.
Mm-hmm.
not 35-year-olds that were diagnosed as juveniles with it.
No,
That's what I thought
they were
you
all-
said. That's why I thought it was so awkward.
They all struck me as preteen. No, I didn't ask ages.
No, I can tell by the
but
picture.
I think like 11, 12, maybe 13,
Do you
maybe
understand
13.
what I thought you said?
Yeah. Yeah,
Like-
good. You look like a
they're
jackass.
our age.
Yeah,
they're
good.
our age.
Good.
And I thought,
Hey, I need a little shine
where
from
did
me.
no? I'm
You
like,
know what my talent is? Not saying things about other things.
No,
I can understand.
It was a legit question with bad information. You said that she was. Here's
We're
the
not
deal.
blaming me.
I'm
This
trying to
is
set
really
it up
your
for
problem.
everybody that this has gotten really minutiae. Is I thought that you meant that you were at a place to raise money for people with arthritis.
Yes, I was.
Like most arthritis, you're talking 60 older, right? But I thought maybe he was at a. So when you said they had juvenile, I'm thinking, oh wow,
They've had it
and
for
then,
30 years.
Well, and then
Right.
you said that something about juvenile again, and I thought, so what's that? And you're like 12-year-olds or whatever, and I thought, so what happened? It didn't go away. I know arthritis doesn't go away.
It doesn't go away.
That's why I asked you, and you go, well, I'm assuming they're on a bunch of medications.
Well,
and
she
stuff.
did, because
And I
that's what
thought,
she said when
for
she spoke.
35 years.
No, that's what she said when she spoke. She couldn't. She had a lot of trouble walking.
Right.
And then she got involved with the Arthritis
Sure.
Foundation. And
Yes.
over the last year, she's gotten into this dance troupe. And
Perfect.
yeah, it was outstanding.
Oh my God. What you were saying, I just kind of thought, doesn't go away.
No,
And
no, it
now
didn't go
she's
away.
35 and she's on drugs, and I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? Okay,
No,
I
she was
get
a
it.
great kid.
All
I
right.
walked around with her before the program
And that's who
started.
you were there to help, or were you? Who invited you to this?
I'm friends with the executive director of the Arthritis Foundation.
Where was it?
In Carmel, 502 Event Center, which
I don't
is,
know what that is.
it's like in downtown Carmel.
Big time.
Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't fit.
Did you tell them you were from the south
I drove a
side?
pickup
they
truck,
let you in, dude.
Right.
Just what?
They
What?
What did you say?
I didn't say anything.
You
no,
just
they let
leaned
me in
over.
because I'm volunteering. Not because they want me
Hey,
there.
we're not going to let him eat, right? No, he seriously said he just coming involved.
Right, he's just going to volunteer and leave. And actually, I did volunteer and leave. April wasn't feeling well. She was supposed to be up there with me, but she wasn't feeling well, so I did volunteer and leave.
That's nice of you. You see,
Hey, this is all joking aside. If my friends say I need help and I can help, I always do, 100%.
do you?
Yeah.
I can't always help. I mean, let's be honest, but if I can, I do. And
can
she's
see
my
that.
friend, and she said, this is actually the second year I've done it, and I like it quite a bit.
I don't understand what your role is. You just walk around and support.
What I did
Why
to
don't you dress up like
what
a
I did-
clown or something? We could have
I
sponsored it.
look clowny enough. I don't know that I need to add.
Hey, that was kind of a. I did kind of toss that.
Gonna
out
write
there.
you through that right
hoping
after.
hoping that you step right in it, and you did.
I
Good
did.
work.
Yeah.
Good work.
I know my role. So what did you ask? Sorry. Oh, what did
So
I do?
What was your
What-
role?
My
Hey,
role. My
I'm going to
ro-
go to Office Space. What would you say
You do.
you do here?
Well, I tell the people. I carry the report.
we can't. Customer.
Right. No, what I did was, so they had a great big, like a grand prize, and it was a trunk full of booze.
It was to hang out with you.
No, it was like a trunk full of booze, and you paid to get in the entry to get this prize.
Right.
Well, the girls, there were 5 of them, and they went around and sold the ticket to get them into the drawing for that prize.
Right.
And I was one of the guys I chaperoned that young lady to ask people. Like, she was basically selling the thing. I was recording everybody that she talked to.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Is that a Rotary Club thing or
There were a bunch of Rotary there because that's kind of what
Paradise
they do.
there?
Paradise was not there. No, Paradise is busy with her thing. She's had 2 or 3 pretty big events in the last few weeks.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, that would be something that I would like to know about as, just the star of this show. I need to know what's going on.
All right. Yeah.
Can you-
That's my
Can you have
fault.
can you just get with my people?
Right. Yeah.
Avery? Tell him what we need to hear from him.
I was gonna say what your opinion was on Alex's softball today.
Oh, we're gonna change gears. Let's change gears.
So,
all right,
hold on. Let me think about this.
Officially,
Hey, let me think if this is a good idea or not.
Actually, you think about that for a second, and I will say this. So, the Arthritis Foundation also has a 5K walk on December, I want to say 6th. It's either the 5th or 6th. I know it's funny. But they're having like a jingle, I believe they call it a jingle dash, jingle run, some such. I know, but...
You're putting me on, right?
No. Well, they can hear you through my mic anyway. So you laugh all you like. But no,
we should get out and sponsor that.
Well, anyway, so I am the captain of a team of one of the 5K walks. Look at me go. Huh? So if you wish to be involved and you're listening to this, give me a shout. You can come hang out with me while I do a fight. Well, I mean, you'll walk with me or you can run.
That would be cool, actually. So say this. We've talked about serial killers and stuff. Do you understand what you just opened here? If you want to reach out to me and walk with me.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I salute you, Kyle.
I know that's not a selling point.
Kyle will not vet you at all.
No, not at all.
Show up.
Right.
Show up. Be the freakiest person out there.
Help the Arthritis Foundation. I'll walk with you. I don't care. I'm good with
push
it.
You.
That's right. Hell yes. I thought you were laughing because the Arthritis Foundation was having a run.
No, that's exactly why I was laughing, and I didn't want to be the a-hole. And I thought, he's got to be putting me on. Yeah, what a great showing.
Anyway, but this is, I want to say this is like the 5th year they've done it. And I tried to do it last year, and something got in the way.
I could write a great skit.
Do it. Bring it on. I'm sure they'd laugh.
I'm only laughing because of my dad's laugh. It's no sound.
No, that's so funny because I sold like pharmaceuticals for like osteoarthritis or arthritis. And the crowd that you're talking about is not the crowd that everybody would associate with that. You're thinking 65 and older.
Oh,
not that. So I see you talking about walking with arthritis people.
Right.
I'm seeing
Come on, everybody.
Hey, I'm seeing them. I'm seeing a bunch of 85-year-olds running with their Voltran.
Right.
Rubbing on their joints every half mile.
I may or may not have a tube at the house.
Crack, crack, crack. That's what I'm seeing. That's why I'm not making fun of the kids. I'm
Oh, well, this isn't necessarily for the kid. Tonight was for kids with juvenile
arthritis is a bitch. My mom has it. It's crippling, and a lot of it, if you've ever seen it in the real where it's so bad that people's joints are locked or they've even malfunctioned. I mean, it's bad. I don't mean to make a joke of it, but I thought you were talking. I'm thinking you got a bunch of 80-year-old people out there with arthritis.
There were some there that were
jogging.
Well, maybe.
That's it. You know what? You should be raising billions for that because I know 100 people that would pay whatever to watch that race.
Let's race these guys.
Put them in the Vegas Sphere. We're doing it.
So real quick, and then we'll end that talk. But
God, this has
arthritis.
15
thing,
minutes.
I talked to a guy that has arthritis.
Ever.
I talked to a guy that has arthritis in his hands, and he runs an apiary. Yeah. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
Beekeeper.
What?
What do you know about beekeeping? You awake?
Beekeepers.
Buddy, you got to jump in. You're a terrible co-host.
Wait, did you say beekeeper?
Yes.
Oh,
bees.
My teacher is a beekeeper.
Right. Okay. So
he has bees, and sometimes they bite him, but he wears like this full suit. And last year he said something about like one of them male bees eat too much and they like explode, but I don't think that's right. One of my friends said something about that, and then he said, no, that's not right, but I don't really know.
How about that?
Yes.
Hey,
see?
Hey, this segment is sponsored by Kroger Honeybees.
Right.
You can buy them somewhere.
Over the rainbow.
Now she feels kind. This is going to get even better.
Here we go. Everybody buckle in.
She is related. Take over.
No, but he's got arthritis in both his hands, and he runs an apiary. Okay.
Okay, a bee farm.
Bee
Bee
farm.
something.
Right. He sells honey and all that, but he says about 2 times a year he will have a bee sting him on the hands because whatever's in that venom, it alleviates it. And he says hands are great.
Oh, I've heard that before. My mom actually. This is so odd with this. All right, there we go.
Focus.
Me. Okay, we're good. We're good. Everybody, we're good. No, my mom when we would can peppers, when she didn't wear gloves, she's like, man, it hurt. It stings a little bit. She said, but my arthritis goes away. There's something in that caspium of something with hot peppers, and
Yes, I've heard that too.
So,
But he says,
guaranteed.
he takes the gloves off and lets 1 or 2 sting him about twice a year, he said. And I really don't have much trouble with it.
That will be sold in an infomercial
Yes.
as soon as you get to. Somebody wants to be selling that. Avery, do you have anything else before we got to let you go?
And when you talked about bees, we did an assignment about yellow fever and like mosquitoes. And mosquitoes bite someone with like a patient with yellow fever, and then they like carry the disease, and then they bite someone else without yellow fever, and then give them the disease. That's how it spreads. And
That's right.
it's most common in like tropical places.
Like in the Indies.
We did a whole report
Asian
on it
sector
and
of-
stuff.
Yeah.
And my teacher also went to I don't know what it's called, but he didn't have like, it was like he went to a place where they didn't even know that the earth was like round. It was like
It's not round.
Oh, God.
It could be flat.
Go ahead.
They thought the earth was flat, and like they didn't have like cell phones or technology, and so my teacher gave like his friend from there like a solar powered phone so they could like text and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he lived there for like 7 years in the middle of the jungle.
Oh, wow. That was. And if you want to hear any more on that story, definitely hit
Her
us
phone
up.
number is 555.
Okay, that is great. Malaria, yellow fever, it all comes from the Asian Orient part of the world.
I don't think you know much about this stuff.
I know all about it. I know. Get out of here. You know what? Why don't you sign off and leave because you don't know anything here.
This is Avery out.
Nice strong finish, kid.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye. I love you. That was funny.
That was
Are you
funny.
3?
Yes.
She was
No,
2?
I'm 2. She's 3.
She's out.
Out.
Yeah. I love you. Good job. Good job. Hey,
Bye, guys.
can you come back on sometime and tell us more about yellow fever?
Yes. Or maybe blue fever.
That was.
Whatever. She had fun.
Hey, I'll tell you what. She sat there patiently waiting and waiting and
She
waiting.
did waiting
and
for
I'm
me
like,
to stop talking.
Well,
Yeah.
not just the whole. That must have been the worst. Can you imagine her hearing
Right,
about?
and we're talking about crap that she could not.
Wait, she's sitting down here, but when we gave her the mic originally, she floundered.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't know what to say. Didn't know
Right.
what to do.
We'll get her there.
She'll be all right.
We'll get her there.
We'll work on redoing.
It'll
that
be
intro.
baby steps.
I don't know, man. She is Ken, and we are
Well,
talented.
that's true. Right. You have a lot of talent. All she's got to do is get used to it, and I think she'll be great.
She will. One day there will be great. So where do we want to go tonight with this? I've got.
Well, I don't know. You've already made fun of my friends, so
I'm seeing everybody. Maybe. Wait a minute. What? Oh no.
I could have a hot button conversation. I don't know that I want to have
What's
it,
that?
but we could. And somebody put something on the computer today, and it got me thinking, and it really got the gears turning. And on one hand, I can agree with what they said. On the other hand, I don't like it at all. And,
Is it controversial?
Oh, well, it's
Can we talk about it?
right and left. I don't know that I want to go politics on it. It just
No, just what I mean. What are you talking about?
it was someone said something about you can use whatever restroom that you
Oh, you like
Identify.
trans stuff?
identify. Yeah, and I struggled with it. I struggled with it
Okay,
a
yeah.
little bit.
Well, we don't.
Yeah, I don't know that I want to get into it.
I don't wanna
there
get
are
into
parts
it
there
here.
are parts of it that I can agree with it, and there are parts of it that I just say absolutely not. And
I would welcome.
I've got reasons for both.
I would welcome somebody to sit across and we could talk about it, and I would be cordial until it wasn't. And
I don't think it would. I don't think it would go that way. I mean,
it doesn't matter.
And
to
I've
me
seen it.
either way.
I've seen it a couple times the last week or so.
I mean,
And the people that post it, I mean, I like them. I don't want to fight. I'm not interested in fighting.
It's not worth
I would
it.
be interested in their view, and then if they heard my view, like maybe we could sway each other a little bit.
you would never. No. Here's the deal with politics today.
Mm-hmm.
If you know somebody that's stout against what you believe, there's not going to be a sway. You know what I mean? Like, it's not possible unless nothing you say is going to sway anybody. So that's why it's used. There are people that I love in my life that don't believe what I believe, and through the course of my life, we've talked about stuff, and it's obvious that it doesn't matter. I could bring Jesus Christ himself down and do the facts and talk to them. It's not going to matter. Same thing with, they could present their facts to me, which, I have an opinion on probably those too. That I'd need an example of something amazing. So the fact of the matter is, if you know people like that, and why you're even, if you bring it up, you're stupid. I don't. When it comes up, it's usually somebody else trying to burn me on something, and I make a very quick, here's how we're going to handle this, and it ends. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah,
You don't seem like you're pretty moderate all across the board. So
because
I can't imagine you ever getting into something with somebody, and you probably could sit and have conversations with people because
I never think that my idea is 100% right. I never think that their idea is 100% right, but I'll listen to it. I mean, maybe their idea is better than mine.
My biggest fear for you is that I just don't know how smart you are.
That could be it too. Maybe that's what it is. I don't understand the words they're saying to me.
Do you think people that actually listen to this know that? I mean, I said this to one of my kids about a softball game. Mm-hmm. Do you think people that listen to this religiously have caught on 50-some, almost 60 episodes now? I kind of led you down as soon as you started saying that. I said, "Well, Kyle, that's because you're." Do you think people thought surely Jason's going to bust Kyle's balls, or he just drew him in?
Oh, I think they wait for. Yeah, I think they just wait for it.
Well, because
he keeps doing it, so he might be a little dumb. He's at least dim.
I think Kyle's punking Jason, thinking I'm going to make him think I'm a moron, and Jason's going to think he's so smart every time they leave because got him again.
Gotcha.
No, but so my middle one, we talked about this already probably. But she made two stupid things that I told you that I think we might have talked about on the phone. I don't know if we talked about it on the actual podcast, but if I'd have been filming myself, watching her, because I was sitting in the car,
you'd have lost the rest of your hair.
But it would have been comedic gold.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Because I wasn't in public and people would have seen me in my natural state watching my kid. And so.
Like a monkey in the zoo.
Oh, it would have been ridiculous. I mean. And
just facing back.
No, I was in the car. Like the one thing she did. So
you got to roll down the window and yell out of it? Stick your head out
Did we talk about that on here? Or did I tell you about this? Because this is exactly what happened.
You rolled down the window and yelled out the window?
Oh, worse. So she's playing.
That one would be awesome. Actually, I like that.
Playing,
you're just sitting in the car,
and
in the
my
parking
wife's
lot,
not. And my wife's not there. She said she's at a different game. So I'm not. No, it's bad. So I'm watching. I'm sitting in left in the car, and it's hot. So you can sit in the car. I got the car running for all you environmentalists for about 2.5 hours. And heads are exploding. The good thing was we're in southern Indiana, so I didn't have to. If I would have been in New York or California, there would have been 18 Karens walking. Do you understand what you're doing? Yeah, I'm staying cool. I'm staying cool, dude. And my kid's playing right there.
Right. I'm trying not to lose my temper here.
Yeah, you don't want to see me mad. You wouldn't like it when I get angry.
That's right.
So anyway, let me think about the first time she was playing the outfield. Mm-hmm. And she's coming in, and she does. I'm like, okay. She's coming in, she's tracking the ball, and she stops, and it hits in front of her.
That's that's a fear response.
Okay, I don't care because she lives with me, and we've talked about this since they were embryos. I mean, my kids know it just drives me bonkers. So I open the car door.
If you catch it in the air, it's an out. Do you yell that?
No.
Hey, if
I
you catch it in
opened
air,
the
it's an
car
out.
door and I just yelled, "Come on!" Or it was, "What are we doing?"
Right.
And I closed the door. Well,
You close it.
I did.
You open it and
I
stick
did.
your head out
I
like
did.
a giraffe.
That's exactly. That is. I actually got out of the car
like a llama.
No, I got out of.
the little top.
Hey, you're on the right track here. No, I did. And I pride myself.
And then you turn the AC on high and you just
Shut up, Kyle.
mean mug.
No, I pride myself on not being stupid. Like
me.
Well, that's why I sit away by myself. I mean, my wife, we've talked about it. When I get frustrated watching, I just get up and walk away. And because I'm not coaching, in all honesty, I don't get as frustrated. But if it's my kid and all we talk about is effort, and
Right.
you've been around this game for 12, 14 years.
However many years, whatever.
And
You're
you
12,
can't,
no one knows.
and you know, what I'm leading up to is an amazing point. Is so I step out of the car, the door is open, I jump.
Are you trying to air condition the whole field?
No, I just open. I go, "Let's go! What are we doing?" And I jump back in the car, and I thought, "Man, damn, I wish I wouldn't have done that." but I was pissed, right? So I'm thinking we're over it. We're good. She looks obviously.
Right. That's my
Evidently,
dad.
her coach was like, "Was that your dad that got out?"
Get used to it.
She didn't. No, she's cool. She's cool, and
Well,
she's
she's
like,
seen it,
she's
right.
like, yeah. And so, like, I don't remember if it was the next game or if it was the same game, but she's playing second.
Uh-huh.
No, it was the second game.
Okay.
So the next game, she's playing second base.
Right.
Ball gets hit over first.
Okay.
She's the second baseman. Like, it's going foul.
Right.
She runs all the way over there, Kyle. All the way. And this kid's softball IQ is good. She thinks everybody who's ever coached her said that.
Right.
I'm not bragging on her because this is embarrassing. She runs all the way over there.
Mm-hmm.
First baseman's coming back. She's in perfect position and it drops. She lets it drop. Now, this is where the camera would have been fantastic because I didn't get out of the car.
You didn't get out of the car.
I'm
You
in
just
the
started-
car.
You start punching the passenger seat.
I didn't punch anything, but if you'd have seen my face, I just went. I'm gonna push this away a little bit. I went, Charlie. but the funny thing about the conversation as we're going home later is, as soon as I yelled it, as soon as it hit, she looked.
At you.
She looked
could
out.
hear it.
No, it's not that she
could
heard
feel
it.
it.
She couldn't hear it, but she knew. And this is what I asked her on the way home. I'm like, Charlie, are there any times that when something happens and you know you're wrong on the field, if I'm there or not, and that's the thing because I don't see her as much now because I'm coaching Avery.
Right.
And I'm like, are there ever any times where you're like, God, he'd be pissed if he saw that? That's all I asked.
Right.
And she goes, yeah, Dad. Yeah. Whenever it's one of those non-hustle plays or something, or something she knows she should have done, she goes, yeah, I do. I said, that's good because you'll always remember that. You know, that'll always be something. But I said, so why didn't you catch that ball, right, behind second? She goes, well, she called it.
Uh-huh.
And I said, Charlie, first baseman called off the second base. I go, we've done priority since you were 5 years old. Whose ball is that? She goes, well, it's mine, but I couldn't get there. I said it dropped right. I'm like, stop doing this. I said, so what'd you think? She said, my first thought was, oh my God, he's gonna be so.
He's out
gonna be
there.
so
He's
mad.
out there punching. He's
He's
biting
losing
the.
his
He's
mind.
biting the steering
And
wheel.
all she heard was honk, 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 as I hit my forehead on the. I mean, I was so pissed, and it's not. It's because you know, but I mean, what do you have to do as a parent or a coach to? Because this happens all the time. I'm gonna mold this into a good conversation because I still coach little kids. How do you get them? Because it happens. You wouldn't believe how many times girls will run in. They won't dive. They don't like to slide. Some of them, and they stop. How do you get them to start believing that I watched one today in my oldest daughter's game. Ball was hitting the gap.
Mm-hmm.
Girl in left field immediately decides she can't get to it.
Right, so she gives up.
So she's half-ass jogging,
Right.
prancing to it.
Right.
Center fielder is coming.
Right.
Ball should have been caught by the left fielder. Center fielder made a great tried.
Right.
And I thought, you got to be kidding me. How many times in me coaching girls has that been the issue? I always try to figure out why won't they, and that's it. They decide, I'm not going to get to that, where in actuality, that play, if the left fielder tracks that, just half-assed, the wind is blowing in, and it's a left-hander, so it's tailing back to her.
Right,
it ended up hitting
right.
about 3 feet from her.
Uh-huh.
But because she didn't think she had a chance right off the bat, she didn't even go. And that happened 3 times today in 2 games that I watched, and I thought, and these girls are 15 and 16. And they're not bad.
I will tell you how it was spelled out to me is because I was probably, say, 10, 11.
Oh, I thought you were going to say I was probably
like 40.
48.
Yeah, right.
My dad probably pulled me aside.
Pulled me aside. Look, you've been doing this for a long time.
So I just can't take it. Kyle, I can't not tell you anymore.
right. You've driven me to a wheelchair.
Well, we thought you'd have a breakthrough.
But no.
It's been 42 years.
It's been a long time.
Is that when you finally moved out? Okay, Dad. This isn't about baseball.
Right.
No, we need you to move out.
We need you to go.
Sorry. I know. Guys, that never happened. That was me being a dick.
That's still funny.
It was funny.
No, so, and I get you're not going to be able to have every kid have this conversation, but this is how it was spelled out to me. I pitched. I pitched almost immediately. As soon as we could throw the ball, I was a pitcher. Okay?
Because you're left-handed?
Because it was just, is what my dad did is what I did.
Okay.
Okay? So
he jumps off a bridge.
Yes. He's not going to jump now, but if he did, I would.
If he rolled off a bridge.
Right, I'd roll right off with him.
That's awful, but hilarious, but awful.
You know, you get what you
Listen
get.
to episode 3.
Right.
You'll know what we're talking about. And 7 and 12.
Well, right, all the episodes. So, you know, as a pitcher, the win and the loss gets hung on you.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So that immediately mattered to me when I was a kid. Immediately, because
there's a little bit of individualism to it.
Well, because I felt like if the losses hung on me, I let the team down. Like, it became a real problem for me. And I would make a play on a ball, and I was deferential on some of that stuff. Like,
here's the deal.
So, like, there's a pop fly in the
infield. Hold on. I'm going to explain to you why you need to explain this to the people that don't know what that means. Deferential. Go.
You want me to explain deferential?
Yeah, there's people that, hey, I'm getting texts right now.
Right now. What does he mean?
Do not
What's
know
Corbin
what
saying?
God, he's so smart. I can't believe all he does is bowl.
So, if a ball's hit in the air in the infield, I was for a long time.
You go catch everything.
No, I would go to it, and if someone else called it,
you'd run over them.
No, I would let them have it, and then it would fall. I mean, not that it always did.
Oh, I know what you mean. Deferential. I thought you meant. I thought you meant from like an auto.
No, I
your deferential fluid.
I deferred to them because they said I've got it, and I trusted the fact that they said they had it, so have it.
This was when you were like 6 and 7.
Well, I was a little older than that. I was pitching. Anyway, so Dad calls me over one time, and he's like, because I was upset at the loss. You know, I lost. I lost for the team. I really took that to heart.
You really were like that?
Oh, yeah. I got lots of problems. But anyway, he goes, well, yeah, jackass.
Go catch the ball.
Go catch the damn ball. Don't run them over. But if you've got the better line, take it and yell them off. And I did. I've done that for the rest of my life.
You're going to call off the first baseman.
I will call off everyone.
I will call off as the pitcher.
As the pitcher, if
you
I can
start more shit in a clubhouse, Kyle. Don't be
You know who's-
don't be that guy.
You know who's
You're
gonna-
not that guy.
When I'm on the hill, you know who's going to make the play? 100%? Me. Even if
Kyle.
I don't, I have
Pitchers,
that.
there's a reason pitchers don't play other positions.
I play all
90%
the positions.
of
I
them
played
aren't
third
very
base
athletic.
Not long ago. What
Yeah,
are
in
you
a
talking about?
50 and older league. Not in competitive shit. Come on now. Pitchers are the worst athletes on the field most of the time.
Well, all I'm saying is if I can get to the ball and catch it, I will catch it.
Today, if we went and played with the Stallions today, and
I would call off everybody.
You
If
would
I
call
had
me
the-
off at first base.
I would call everyone.
And
I'm not kidding.
and if I called it, you would just keep calling it.
Mm-hmm.
You'd get smoked by people
There would
all
be-
over the
there-
place.
Yeah, I did.
You're good with that. You're good. Just people call you off, and you're just gonna keep going. You're that.
No,
guy.
I would. No, mine. No, mine. No,
Oh,
mine.
that is.
Hey, I'm telling you what I did.
You should be a marriage counselor, dude, because that's great advice. Just no, me.
Right.
You
I
know, like,
seriously
dude,
did it.
you have built up so much great coaching and knowledge stock of the game up to episode 56.
Right.
And today you're going
And
to tell
today I
me
threw it
as
all
a
away.
pitcher,
Yeah.
you're calling everybody off.
Not that.
That's
I'm
what you
not-
said.
Yeah, if it's hit in the infield grass,
You're not even calling it.
if it's hit in the infield grass,
You're
and I
not
feel
calling
like it's my ball,
It's never your
my
ball.
It's always my
Never
ball.
your ball, Kyle.
I decide when
you're
the play
You're gonna
starts.
call off Brian Foster. You're gonna call off Johnny Smith.
I
You're
would-
gonna call
yes.
me off. You're gonna call off Rob. You're gonna Troy Drosh. You're
Unless
gonna
it's
call
hit-
off 7 people that are better than me, and that's hard to do.
If it's clearly their ball, I will let them have it. If it's clearly mine,
Oh, if it's hit straight up and right over the mound, and Brian Foster, who was drafted by the Milwaukee Brewers in the 5th round,
he will
calls
not,
you off,
I guarantee you, he will not catch that
he'll
ball.
run you over.
He will not catch that.
Why?
Ball because it's mine.
Kyle.
I know we'll have that argument, and there are people that have argued with me.
You know
about
what would
it
be
before.
amazing,
But
guys?
you know who's
If
gonna
Kyle
catch it?
was running the board today, we'd go to commercial because this is the stupidest thing I've ever heard him say. You need to keep bowling,
This is why I don't
coach
I don't-
anymore.
Well, right.
that
That was
good.
funny. That was funny. That was a good one. No, but that's why if I'm at second base, I won't. I wouldn't defer to first. That's why
No,
when I'm
no kidding.
It's why if I'm in left field, I don't pull up short because
No kidding.
I put that thing. It's on me if I don't catch the ball.
But as the pitcher,
Doesn't
you
matter.
are the 9th person allowed to catch a fly ball.
then how then
The
how play-
9th.
If I'm on the field, that
The
ain't how
bat
it
boy
works.
could almost run out and call you off a guy.
Not if I'm on the field.
Then you wouldn't be on a team very long. I would. Oh my God! I would love to see it. I would love to see competitive baseball, not older man league. I mean, like, how can I like college baseball, where the first baseman who typically can't run, can't field, is built like a corn husk, silo, and and I love you. A ball go up, you call it, he calls it, and you bump Kyle. That would be worth watching on replay over and over because that would be the last time you ever did it. I mean, good for you, man. You would be Mahatma Gandhi. You would start a revolution, but it'd be the last time.
I would die on that hill.
You're so stupid, dude.
I'm telling you.
That is the stupidest
I am flat telling you. If it's within about
Scott Rowland's playing third base, and you're playing for Jasper back in high school.
If it's within, let's say, 10 feet of the dirt, it's mine.
You're an idiot, dude. You ever get run over? People actually let you catch balls instead of them.
Yeah.
And you guys won. How much did you guys win in high school and stuff, in college or whatever?
Quite a
No
bit.
way. That doesn't work out. No way. I would have. Okay, let's switch gears because this is kind of relevant. So I went to one of my kids.
Well, but real quick, let me finish on this. But so take that argument away. But that's also why, if I'm playing second base, I don't let.
You're left-handed.
Well, we take that away.
No.
I'm saying I don't let the first baseman catch it if I can get to it.
Yes, right.
I don't pull up in left field.
Right.
It's the same thinking. Just because you don't like it, it's still the same
No,
thinking.
I get the thinking, but you're not going to. You're actually not going to do that.
If I can glove that ball, wherever I'm at, if I can glove it, it's mine.
You're not getting in a calling off deal with the third baseman, the catcher, or the first baseman.
I've done it.
That would be then you. And if I was playing first,
and you know what happened,
and you
the
hit
ball was
me and we cost a game. Well, but if it doesn't, now I'm finding you at a party and I'm gonna sock you one.
Bring it on.
I'm gonna rock 'em, sock 'em robots.
That's
on you.
fine. You can.
And I know everybody on the
time
team would have done that.
And the next time the ball goes up in the air,
Now I'm not even looking at it. I'm waiting for you to call it, and I'm gonna tackle your ass.
Right. Okay. Then it's on.
I'm gonna go, Wally, catch this. This guy dies tonight. That was no.
All right.
What was I gonna talk? Oh, soccer.
Yes. Oh, and I have to apologize. I was giving you hell about meters. It's not. It's yards. I looked it up. So
Yeah.
my fault. I will.
This is kind of like my wife apologizing. Never happens, gang.
I will. No, because I thought it. I mean, I don't watch soccer. I have no idea. I was just kind of busting your balls on it because it's Euro. I figured they went meters.
I thought you were being
But they do
serious. I
not.
thought you were just really busting balls because
Well, I mean, I was to a degree because I don't really care, but I didn't know how they measured the field. I didn't know it was in yards.
no, it's in yards.
Yeah,
I didn't know you meant that. I thought
No,
you
I had
meant-
no idea.
Well, because
I was just goofing around and just going.
Well, in all honesty, the fact that
Meters.
they're playing on a football field is the only reason I said 30 yards out.
No,
because
but I actually looked it up though. It's yards. It's yards over there. It's yards everywhere.
we need to
I
get
had
back
no
on
idea.
Pitch Grid and podcast or whatever.
Right.
Pitch Grid.
Yeah, where's he at?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question.
I don't know if I know he came back he stopped for a minute and then came back, but I don't know the answer
Maybe
to
the
that.
Premier League
I don't-
got too aggressive.
Right, Bremer. It
Speaking
could've
of soccer, so my daughter's last game of the year, after that great performance she had when we watched it,
she hustled.
Kyle, I text my wife, goes, "How's it going?" And we're an hour away from here playing in the last JV game.
This was today?
No, this was last week, but we haven't been on since.
Right.
And I've been curbing this for so long because it's an hour and 15
Do you
minutes.
need to go sit in the car?
No, it's 15. It's
Like
an
you
hour.
could stick your head out and go, "What are you doing?" And we can record it.
It was worse. We were sitting close enough that I could. So no, that would have been. You know what? I did tell I told Jamie's wife, the guy that was in the booth with us.
Yeah.
His wife was sitting next to me.
Yeah.
She plays soccer, obviously, and I said,
Obviously.
I said, I looked at her and I said, I should have a mic on myself for the podcast for this game because the hustle. It
went away.
I was so pissed, Kyle. I mean, to the point where I'm like, get her out. I'm done watching this.
No
Like
kidding.
everybody's kind of jogging and she's walking.
Uh-huh.
And so this continues, and she only played a little bit, and then she comes back in the second half. And now the second half, the way that these stands are, it wasn't a football stadium, it's a soccer deal. So their bleachers are 5 rows high.
Right.
And they're they can hear us.
Sure.
And I'm just kind of like, let's go, kid. Come on. That's best effort. All da-da-da-da.
Right.
I'm getting more and more pissed watching. I am here. So I did my whole work route. Like I went to different offices so that I could end up there because it's in my territory.
Okay.
At that time, wasn't wasted. I made a great day out of it, and I show up. I'm like, great. It's if I go and I bring her home, she doesn't have to wait for the whole varsity game and then take a bus hour and a half back.
Okay.
It's a 3-hour change.
Right.
And I called one of her friends' parents, and I said, hey, I can bring her back too if you want, on the way, whatever. And they're like, oh, that'd be awesome. So I'm watching this, and I'm getting more and more pissed to the point where, do you remember when my dad told that story about when I was at Rose Holman?
Oh,
playing,
yeah. And he went, yeah.
And there's a doubleheader.
Yeah.
And I said, hey, Dad, how's it going? He goes, I drove all the way down here to watch that shit.
Right.
And then he left.
And then he left. Right.
8 minutes left in this game. It's tie game. I'm walking out of it. I'm leaving, except I have to take that other girl home. Or I would have texted her
Right.
so that when she picked up her phone in her bag, it would have said,
Find your own way home, butthole.
yes. I honestly would have been like, that's a shit effort.
Right.
I went home. Text me when you get to school, and I'll come and get you. And then she has to think about it all the way back. Hey, and when I pick her up.
Right.
But I can't. I have to sit there.
So
I'm kind of seething.
instead, you just beat 2 girls on the drive home.
I did not.
The whole way.
I did not.
You're
Nope.
sitting in the front, and every once in a while you
Nope.
swing.
You know what? And I thought about that too. I thought,
I could beat both of these up at the same time.
no, the one played great. It was good. I mean, it was.
This is nothing to you. And then just beat on your kid.
Close your eyes.
That's right. Don't tell your mom and dad.
No, but I was so, God, Kyle was so pissed because it was so obvious to me and all the some of the other parents. I'm like, come on, run, come on, kid, run. I'm just talking to myself like
Right.
we do, and people are like, man, she's doing. I'm like, she's not. I know the kid is not doing it.
Right.
She's not, and I know why.
You know why?
Yeah,
Because you're sitting in the stands.
We're not going to get to it here, but
Because you're
yeah.
sitting in the stands.
Because I know everything. Kyle, figure you're talking to. Come on. Now. Bowling, me.
Right.
Soccer, definitely me.
Definitely.
I
you.
watched Ted Lasso.
Right.
I reference that a lot. They should be paying us.
They
probably got
should,
them
'cause I like
4
it.
extra watchers.
At least. Yeah. It's such a good show.
So,
All right.
game ends,
Yeah.
and she's walking, and she's kind of happy, and I'm thinking, she doesn't even know.
Did they win?
No, it was a 0-0 tie, and we outplayed that team.
Okay.
We outplayed them. It's soccer. That's the problem with soccer, dude.
Right.
Is you can put 18 shots on goal and none of them go in.
Which I do not understand at all.
Well,
All
because
day.
you don't get good shots. They don't
Every
know
time.
when to shoot in high school. They think they need the layup if they just shoot it from 20 meters out.
Yards.
Nailed it.
I liked it.
I set it up.
Yep.
So anyway, we're walking and she's
I would be 100% shots on goal. You know that, right?
just
to throw that out there.
me too.
There would be no bad
and,
shots.
Well,
I do it from
Jamie,
half-
we talked
I do it
about it.
from
And I said,
half
man, these
court or
kids.
whatever.
I said it's like basketball. Hey,
Right.
If you're within 50 yards of that thing, I'd say 30. Know your range.
I'm money.
Right?
Right.
Some of these girls can kick it 40 yards.
Yeah.
If there's nobody in front of me, it's going that way. It's like hockey. I'm
catch
throwing
up to it in a
I'm
minute.
throwing it to the goal. If we get a rebound, put it in.
Right.
That's what hockey is.
Right.
That's what they did. So anyway, so she walks over and she's and we're talking, and the coach is like, I'm taking her, and he gives me a little grief, and I'm like, what? So we're walking out, and
Get in the trunk.
no,
You're riding on the hood.
not quite, but I'm trying to figure out. I want to say something stern,
Uh-huh.
but I want it to hit home,
Right.
and I'm pissed, and I
Right.
thought the effort sucked,
Right.
but I don't want to have to talk about it all the way home. You know what I
Right.
mean? I want
Right.
it to. I don't
Right.
want to hear an excuse. I want you to honestly, because now you know that I know you well enough that if it sucks, I know,
Right.
and I just want her to go.
I want to draw up the paperwork and change your last name.
No, right? No, but I want her to go. You're right.
You're right. Right. To realize it. Yeah.
I don't know. Not the coach. This. I don't want to hear any of that.
Right.
It's effort. It's just effort. So what do I come up with? She's walking with me, like thinking we're just gonna go get dinner and drive.
Right.
home.
You're not getting sprinkles tonight, kid.
Her friend is about 4 steps. Now, mind you, I've coached the other one. I've coached them both in softball.
Right.
It's the girl whose dad was in the thing at the elbow. Remember broken elbow guy?
Yeah.
So we coached them since they were little.
Right.
And so my daughter is walking next to me, and I go, let me think. I got to get this perfect. I said, that was a horse shit effort, man. That made you embarrassed me. That's what I said. And you know what I would have done as the middle child, because I've heard this. I want to see how my brother reacts. Older brother usually sets the tone. If he handles it perfect, you'll know by the reaction of the old man, right?
Right.
If he says something stupid,
Right.
you know not to duplicate.
You're right.
She's the oldest. And instead of being like, kind of, yeah, she's like, well, but, I mean, the excuse, I said, stop. We talk about effort. And so we get in the car, and, our friend's back there, and because I've coached, it's not great. I
Right.
know it's not uncomfortable.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm done. I'm just done talking about it. I'm done. And then we drive a little bit farther. I'd be like,
I'm not done.
I mean, dude, it ended up being, I mean, and then I not that I'm mean or derogatory or any of that, but I'm going to keep poking you because I'm pissed.
Right.
It's better than screaming at you, telling I hate you, doing anything, smacking. It's better
Not
than
changing their
but,
name.
But
Your name is Smith now.
Yeah, but I will poke the bear. I want you to know. That's kind of how I deal with it. So all the way, we'd change the subject,
Right.
and then she,
Watch
everybody.
how much effort I put into turning left.
Well,
Did you know what you don't do?
You're on
you
the
put any effort into it.
You're on the right track. You're on the right track, dude. You're so on the right track. Hour and 15 minutes home. She is trying like everybody does when it's awkward. When you're the awkward one, somebody's pissed and you're trying to be like, we cool, without saying are we cool?
Right.
It's like, Dad, did you, so I was something at school or whatever. And I go, really? I'm like driving. I'm like, that's awesome. How much effort did that take? And it was, and she's like, I'm just done talking to you. And I'm like, well, that'll take some effort.
That'll take some effort.
I mean,
Are you sure you got it in you?
all the way. But it wasn't drilling you. It was humor to the point. That's kind of the way I do it with them is you're going to know I'm pissed because I'm just going to keep, but I'm not going to get,
Right.
So the whole way she's like, are you going to keep doing this? I said, I am. Because I'm so pissed.
Because I'm all about effort and I'm not stopping.
Right. Well, when you do it, Kyle, when you do home run, buddy. Hey, pitchers don't hit well.
I'm all effort. I'm all effort. And then you're getting it for an hour and a half.
That was brilliant. You think I'm going to quit on you?
That's right.
We got 25 more miles. I'm not quitting on you.
I may take the long way home.
And we did have to take her friend home, so it's longer. I said, so I'll tell you even funnier. So we pull up. I'm going to get him something to eat for the ride home.
Sure.
So we pull into McDonald's or Taco Bell or something. And I said, Alex, what do you want? She orders. And I said, it's going to take some effort to eat that. So the girl in the back says, I'll just have a cheeseburger. And I'm like, you played well. I'll buy you whatever you want.
Right. Get a Big Mac.
And she's like, I'm really not that hungry, Mr. Jaffe. I said, everything on the menu is an option.
That's right. One of everything. One of everything. For my friend back here that tries.
And a Sprite. I go, thank you for your effort. But no, it was all the way home. And it was funny because she was trying to, my kids try to be funny because they know, like we've talked about in the past, if you're funny, you get a break with me. I mean, if it's
good
me
stuff.
too.
My boys actually, I don't even give them too much guff if they make me laugh.
We talked about that, right? Remember talking? And I was like the same way. I'm kind of like,
if they can make me laugh,
that.
and they do try, but
you're only grounded for 2 weeks,
Right.
instead of 6.
right, I'm only going to punch you in the head.
Great work.
One time.
You didn't kill
'Cause
anybody
I wanted
this
to
time.
combo it up.
You didn't kill anybody this time, but that was funny.
Yeah.
Funny shit. But no, I mean, all the way home. And then, of course, Christy gets home. How'd the game go? I said, well, because I'd already texted her.
You know how it went?
And I
Effortless.
I said, the drive home was effortless. No, I said, I don't know. Alex, why don't you tell your mom, well, we tied. And I said, just stop. Tell her what we talked about the whole way home. Oh, man, just crazy.
So what does Krista say to this stuff?
She actually, so here's the deal. She doesn't like to admit. She thinks she does the typical mom thing where,
Well, right.
But kind of like she has learned over the course of our relationship when it comes to this. I'm not criticizing unless it's effort. The only time I get pissed, she knows.
Attitude, effort.
Well, she knows. And she's known that since they were little because that's all I ever talked about.
Right.
And so when I text her and I said she's back to doing this, she knows it's effort.
Right.
Because we both know that the kid is athletic. The kid can play.
Oh,
the kid can do anything she wants to do.
Right.
I mean, most people can. It's the effort that changes that's different. So, no, she's like, so Alex, well, what happened? And well, she goes through but she goes, I'm like, all right, yeah, that's what happened. Then she asked me, I said, here's the deal. I said, you know how it is. You just, if you're going to go be a killer, man. And I don't know, some kids aren't like that, but then I'm like, why are you playing if you're not, if that, who does anything to do it half speed?
Right. No, I get it.
It's crazy.
Right.
But it doesn't, I guess it's more funny. I know that's not her main sport, and I did tell her, I said, so I see this in softball. I said, it's over. It's a different story. Because that's a sport I know a lot about, and I know by default you know a lot about.
Right.
So there is no acting stupid.
Right.
There is no acting, I don't know what's going on. You guys' baseball and softball IQ is higher than most because we just talk a lot.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like you've been raised with it without, I'm saying, she goes, well, I would never do that. And this is when I knew, she goes, I would never do that in softball. I go, so what'd you do tonight? She goes, nothing. I'm like, buddy, I'm smarter than you.
Right.
I mean, this is we're not arguing about this.
Well, I mean, you play how you practice.
Yeah, right.
There it is.
Right. So
And not even applying that to softball. It's
everything. It's life.
What is it? What's the statement? How you do one thing's how you do everything.
How you practice is how you play.
Well, that too, but no, there's a thing. It's how you do one thing is how you do everything.
If
you're gonna halfway it, you halfway
that's
everything.
Those are halfways in an excuse. I mean, you ever know? I mean, most of the people that do halfway when they fail, which is more often than not,
right?
There's an excuse. Oh my this, my that. I was like that when I was little.
Oh yeah.
I mean, most of us are, but I mean, at 15, 16, dude, you're 2 years away from being able to vote for the taxes and shit, the money that I make to raise you. How about that shit?
Right.
You want to blow people's minds? You're going to vote different than the guy that's paying all the bills.
Right.
Ooh, bad, 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 bad. So anyway, I don't know. What else did you do this week? I'm trying to figure out. There was a bunch of. Hold on. I did. Oh, you know what? Let me think about that. I did quote a guy today that he said something at the softball game, and I said, Phil, I said, I'm going to use that on the podcast. I'm going to try to text you for you to say it first.
Oh, okay.
But he's a little bit older.
So this is.
We were talking about Reggie, my dog, right?
Uh-huh.
This is so not sports related or anything. So random. And Krista and I were in the stands at the softball game. Phil was standing next to us. He's one of the girls' granddads. He's awesome, dude. It's great. And he is the grandfather that wants to sit around and hear you talk about. He loves.
Oh yeah.
He loves it. He loves the Cubs. He's at every sporting event. He's cool. And he has an opinion too. And I'm like, man, I want you to sit on the bench with me sometime when I coach because I want to hear what he has to say because it's hilarious. Because he's a grandpa.
Right.
Right. But I also want him to be able to hear, I think it'd just be unbelievable dynamic to have a guy that just will say no filter like my dad does. Why would that girl be playing second base? I'm like, I don't know, Dad. There's her parents right there.
Ask her.
That's the mentality here. So, somehow Reggie comes up. The dog, my dog comes up. I think I'm talking to Krista about something about Reggie and Phil, the grandfather, says, my guy, my favorite guy, because he's seen the dog.
Right.
He's like, Reggie, what? He's like, man, what a great name. What a great name. And I said, yeah, it's a pretty good name. And I said, Phil, you only like him because we bring him out in public and he will sit next to us with the leash on and just go, Rrr. He's a Brittany Spaniel.
Right.
They don't do that. They point and they've got a ferocious bark, no bite.
Right.
But he'll see another dog run on the other side of the football field with somebody and he'll be like, Rrr.
He's moaning. Why can't I run?
Right. And people are looking at us like we are abusing this dog. And so I said, yeah, Phil, the one that feels like he's abused all the time. And he goes, oh man, what a great name. And then he says out of the blue, this is outstanding, Kyle, because I said, I'm using it. He says, male dogs won't attack females. And I said, really? He goes, look it up. I just went, brilliant. I said, I didn't even look at it. I said, I'll take your word for it.
Right. I'll take your word for it.
He literally goes, I mean, he's sitting like a down in front of me. He goes, you know that male dogs won't attack females. And I went, what? And he goes, look it up. I just thought, that's not something that his whole generation would have ever said. I just thought it was hilarious, man,
Yeah,
for
that
like
is
a close to 80-year-old guy.
Yeah.
By the way, and I'm like, who has time to look it up? Oh, you.
Right.
You don't work anymore.
The only thing is, of course they do.
Oh, that's
the
the
best.
thing I thought.
Of course they do.
Well, and we're sitting around a
Dude,
bunch
where
of
you
kids,
come
and
up
I'm
with
like,
this?
well, I don't know any guy that, that's attacking most male anything isn't going to attack a female. Right? I mean, lions don't attack lionesses because lionesses are tougher than lions.
Well, right, but still, I don't know.
I mean, I guess the obvious part of it was the funniest. I thought.
No, it is.
First of all,
funny.
where'd the hell that come from?
Yeah, just throw it out there.
I loved it. I started laughing. I said, Phil, you got to come on the podcast. He'd be a good podcaster. He'd be perfect. What else? There was one other thing. Oh, I was looking up, dude, Ed Gein.
Uh-huh.
Did you know there's an Ed Gein show on Netflix?
I did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I saw it last night. I turned on Netflix.
Oh, you
and
watched it?
No,
okay.
no. It was, the thing says Ed Gein, the story of it, and it's a dude in a face mask.
Oh yeah.
And what a gross. Those were all prostitutes too, right? He owned like his mom.
I don't know that
had
they were
like
all,
a lumber
I think
farm or something.
Mostly prostitutes, but I'm not sure all.
I thought this was your thing.
Dude, I know like 200 of them. I don't know all the minutia.
200 of them.
Oh,
You, there's a podcast out there.
Last podcast on the left, if you want to hear it and laugh.
Here, laugh.
If you want to hear about a serial killer and laugh while you do it,
Is it stupid?
no, it's hysterical. No, they're factual. The facts are so good
And how's it funny?
because they make it funny.
Oh.
I mean, they just do. They twist it in a way that makes it. They make.
Oh,
fun
there's
of
funny
the,
about all that.
right. So,
Yeah,
and they do. No, it's really pretty good.
Who was that guy we were going to talk about that did the stuff that had the mannequins and shit in his house here in Indiana Carmel?
Baumeister. I can't say his first name.
Bill
No.
Master Blaster from Thunderdome?
Yeah, I think so. Master Blaster.
And they take his
He's a simple guy.
Is that Ed?
Ed. No. Master Blaster from Thunderdome.
No, I'm with you on that. Herb
What a
Herb.
stupid name.
Baumeister.
Yeah, owned
Yeah, on the north side. Yeah, he was
brought home homosexual men,
right.
and then he'd take him to their swim. It's like his
With
pool
all
or
the
something.
and all the
mannequins would be
having a
sitting
little
there.
party. Yeah, that's awesome.
At what point do you like? I'm leaving. I mean, do you even stick around if the guy says you want something to drink? Say, nah, this really isn't my thing.
I'm not sure. I don't think I.
What are they having?
Right. What are they drinking?
Oh, and there's supposed to be something coming out right about your boy, the clown.
Yeah, John Wayne.
Yeah.
Really?
Isn't there something coming out about him?
I don't know.
Netflix got something about him too.
Really?
There's a lot of freaky shit, man. There's a lot of freaks, man. There's a couple good Indiana murder stories. What was the one? There's one. Oh no, it was in
the
Olney,
Murder King.
Illinois.
Uh-huh.
There was a murder, like a missing persons murder thing that happened. The same time that I was at Robinson, Illinois, and my buddies were playing at Olney. I'm like, do you guys? Of course, they were 18, 19.
Right. You're oblivious to everything.
No idea. They were 6 feet deep in a pool full of booze, man.
Right.
In baseball, they weren't. But it is odd because I know that there's some younger people that lived in that area that go to my church. I keep forgetting to ask them, but I'm like, do you remember the whatever missing person? That you find out that the mom ended up being there's some crazy shit out there. So you look intense. You got a quick one?
No, I'm okay. I will say that I think I know 3 or 4 murderers.
What?
Yeah.
Personally?
Yeah. Maybe 5.
Kyle, this is going to
Isn't that
shock
weird?
you.
No,
This is going to
not-
shock you when I say my next sentence.
Not serial killers.
But just kill people that
But
killed somebody.
They have killed somebody. Yeah, I know a number.
I'm really not
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 surprised.
super surprised, Kyle. You do seem to run in a circle full of people that if before I went to a party with you, I'd do background checks.
Right.
I mean,
I'm gonna have to get on Google.
sorry, dude. What's his name? His name is Robin Banks. Robin Banks. Oh, he's a bank robber. Fantastic.
Okay. No, the one was a year ahead of me in high school.
Who'd he
Gary
kill?
Monday,
Who'd he kill?
a classmate.
4.
Not going out with him.
No.
basically.
Oh, you said.
I've said that before. Yeah.
Okay,
And,
this is gonna sound really superficial. Really? Was he not? Really?
Well, I mean, he wasn't.
Some dude
like,
didn't
he
know his-
wasn't like a no.
sloth?
No. It wasn't that bad, but it was. He looked a lot like you.
Man, I don't believe that.
There we go.
Hey, I don't believe that for
No,
Kyle.
no.
If I had, hold on.
He was. No, it's he was definitely trying to outkick his coverage, though. I mean, I
Hey,
won't say that he was.
You know what
troll.
happens if that would have been me? I'd have been like, what's her name? Shelby. We'll say Shelby. Hey, Shelby. You know what's happening, baby. Hey,
just need to
hey,
give
and you
him
know what
some
I'd finish?
lyrics.
I'd finish with, and if you don't go after me, I'm going to kill you. How long is this?
Long. It says it.
Where?
It should be giving you a countdown up there.
Oh, my God.
Do you see it?
That's the new Roadcaster. I pushed the wrong button. So it's intro music. No. 20 seconds left to this, Kyle.
That's right.
Hold on. So this is
So
what
come up with some.
this is what Krista thought when I walked into the room.
Right. There he is, the love of my life.
It's like, he's the keeper. So anyway, fade
There
to
you go.
black.
Fade to black.
Nice.
I know that. I know
Dude,
the
that's
guy that shot
terrible.
his wife.
That's why.
I know. This one was a weird one. So I worked at the water company, and I won't mention any more names.
So wait a minute.
Gary's a little on the
like you
side
know a
of
couple
famous.
of these people.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I worked with them. The others that I'm going to say I worked with.
what a job prospect.
So I was working.
9 to 5.
No, I was working nights. Yeah, right. Well, why wasn't I being?
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen. Pour myself a cup of ambition. I'm yawning, stretching. Right, go ahead. Trying to come to life.
I worked overnights at the water company downtown, and the guy comes in. The guy
Said, hey guys, gather around. I got a great story. I just shot my wife.
it was in between.
Let's go bowling.
You had to do some water testing every night, and then you had like a 30-minute window of the
Social
yeah, basically, yeah. Not every hour was there social time, but there was a couple times throughout the night you could just get together and we all talk. Well, so we had that 30-minute window,
Right.
and I walk back. The other two guys are already in there, and hey, what's going on? And then the guy that works days comes tripping in. He goes, guys, I'm not going to see you for a while. And we're like, he's a little older, and we thought, maybe he's retiring. Just decided to say, the hell with it, I'm out.
Kind of.
Kind of. And he said we went to and this was that night. So
Whoa.
yeah,
Whoa.
that night
He came in.
he came into work, and he said, "Guys, I'm going to be gone for a while." And we're like, whoa, why?
Yeah.
And we asked whatever, and he said, "No, the wife and I went out to eat tonight, and we got in a fight on the drive home, and she just kept at me, and she just wouldn't let up and wouldn't let up. She kept going, and he said, I just snapped, and I keep a 45 between the door and the driver's seat. He said, I just reached down and put it under the elbow and put one in her ribs. Right. That's funny.
We've all been there, Kyle.
He put one in her ribs, and he said, she's screaming and wailing, and
Hold on, let me do this. Hold on. Keep telling it. I'm going to.
you're having too much fun with the buttons.
She was screaming and wailing.
She was screaming and wailing. He said, I started to feel bad, so I drove her to the hospital.
And you know what happened then?
And he dropped her. He dropped her off, and I'm This I'm not 100% certain, but I believe she died. Right, yeah, nice.
I am on it, guys. Hey,
But yeah,
and that's how the
and
funeral
that's how
went.
the funeral went. But yeah. So it's going to be just
Hey, yeah.
everything gets the response now.
Hell no, we got one more.
That's where she went.
Anyways, great story, guy. Dynamite. That is outstanding. I think we got. Hold on, I got one more. Those are the Democrats.
God.
Hold on. Those are the Democrats. Hold on.
You have more? You've already done that.
No, I know. Those are the Democrats.
Oh.
All right, dude. I'm going to get really good at this shit.
Right.
I'm going to spice this.
Every time
Hey,
somebody ends a sentence, you're just going to have a comment thing for it.
This is the stupidest. Actually, you know what it sounds like? Weenie in the butt from Family Guy. Weenie in the butt. Weenie in the butt. I don't know how to get out of this, by the way. Okay, we're back. All right. That was funny.
Yeah, I believe she passed, but I know he's in jail.
That's 2 or 3.
That's 2. Third one was, this actually
This
happened.
third one, Cal's like,
This was-
they haven't found her yet.
There was 2 of them. One jumps out of the bushes as she's backing down the drive to his ex-wife. Jumps out of the bushes as she's backing down the drive.
Backing the car down.
Yeah, backing the car down the drive to come to work that day. He jumped out of the bushes, put a bullet in her, and then took his kids hostage and then killed himself.
You knew him?
I worked with him the day before.
Was he cool? He's like, crazy, man. I always wanted to kind of party with him. Didn't know it was that kind of party.
And then another one was took his ex-wife.
Dude, this is
hostage.
like 4.
No, this makes the 4th. He took his ex-wife hostage, and they brought his kids there to try to talk him down, and he wasn't having it. He killed her, then killed himself.
You worked with him too?
Uh-huh.
What was that job? He's like, we were working the suicide hotline.
Yeah, so
Kind of weird. He was right next to me.
How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Hey, we're all proud of you. We're all proud of you.
I want to say I was working at Xerox at Lilly. Yeah.
Kyle, so
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
a little worried here.
Oh yeah.
You are kind of the kind of guy that incorporates himself with a little bit of everybody, and that circle. You don't do a lot of.
Well, that one.
You don't vet anybody, do you? Hey, what do you just moved here?
Let's be friends.
Hey, I like it.
No,
That's why we have to. When we have guests that I don't know, we have to go off because I don't know who you're bringing. Kyle.
Everybody was there before I got there. Every one of them.
Well,
So
I'm
3
not
of them
saying
were
that you made
three
them
of them-
crazy.
Well, I wasn't. I didn't hang out with them and hey,
I'm just saying, man.
how you feeling? I just knew who they were.
But
When they-
when you start running around the same circles as those people, like not 1 or 2, 3, I can understand. 4, Kyle, you attract crazy.
They're a little crazy.
We've
Yeah.
discussed that.
Well, yeah, with stink. Yeah. I don't create. Maybe I
No,
attract.
that's good.
No, I don't. I don't feel like I attract. I think I just run across. Although what's the?
I think
ratio?
you probably put off a persona that you're such a nice guy, and I honestly don't take this the wrong way, but you seem a little slow, so I think people feel sorry for you.
All right. Yeah. Let's talk to him. Let's talk to him. He seems dim.
and giving.
Right.
We can do
right.
whatever.
Maybe he'll give us some money.
We're gonna stay at his house, and then we're gonna go murder people.
That's
And
right.
he'll just be like, "I can't believe you did that."
That's really not the right
He
thing
does
to do.
not read between the lines.
Right.
You like that setup? I go,
Yeah, right.
And Kyle, you just seem. No, I'm serious. No, you're such a nice guy, and you seem like the kind of guy to give anybody a chance. And you're really gonna have to show me to disappoint me. Okay, you just stabbed that guy. I'm disappointed. A little bit disappointed.
Right. And when I get angry, I'm just like, and you know what? Your mom's meatloaf doesn't taste good.
And you can only stay 2 more days.
Right.
Dang it.
Right.
You jerk.
Darn it, man.
I'm going to have to go in the other room and think about this.
Right.
Why I'm gone, I don't expect you to take the money I have in the cookie jar.
You just leave that right there.
If you even, I dare you.
I will be so upset.
Like cage fighting with Napoleon Dynamite. You just know Napoleon. Oh, shit. Oh, the last thing I wanted to talk about was, so we didn't really talk about, I know we talked on the phone about it, but not, I don't think on this, about like, so the Reds finally get in the postseason. That's my team, right?
Right.
And I'm excited to watch, but I do have to be honest. Okay. Kyle's getting up and going to take dude, the bathroom's over here. He's going to pee in my fridge. That's not cool. Dude, at least back in the day, we used to pee in people's sump pumps.
Well, I pee in the thing, and when I've got to poop, I go in the other room.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. That's what smells. It's not the dead mice.
It's not mice.
Damn, I don't remember what I was talking about.
Talking about the Reds making the playoffs.
Oh, so the Reds make the playoffs, and dude, I'm excited, but I'm kind of like, just don't get embarrassed. You know, like I was late for game 1, so I came home and I'm kind of walking through the house, and Krista says, you know, what's the matter? I said, I just don't want to turn this game on. I know I'm about 10 minutes behind. I don't want to turn this game on, and it'd be like 7-0 already.
Right.
Good chance.
Good chance.
It's not. I was pretty impressed. You know, the first inning, I turned it on. It was running late, so I saw the first pitch. Hunter Green throws about 104 miles an hour, starting pitcher, which should be amazing. But he only throws 2 pitches. He throws that and a
home
slider.
run ball and a.
Well, here's the problem.
Right.
Here's the problem. What I've noticed about Major League Baseball in the few games that I've watched is that 100 miles an hour, 102, 103. Doesn't matter. It's not like when Aroldis Chapman came in, right?
Right.
When Aroldis Chapman was throwing 104, nobody was catching up to it. You only got to see him at the end of the game. Maybe 4 hitters got to see. You know what I mean? It wasn't all the time.
Well, they measure it different now.
What do you mean?
They used to measure it at the plate. They don't now. They measure it out of the hand. That's why so many people. That and the game has changed now. That it's.
What are you talking about? I've never heard that.
You've never heard that? Yeah.
No.
The gun used to be aimed at the plate. Now it's aimed at the hand. It's true.
We'll see.
Dude,
if you're wrong about this, I can't buy life insurance.
Well, I'm not saying it's been in the last 2 years. It's been a minute, but
I'm kidding.
And then
I don't know. That's probably right. Whatever.
And the second thing is they have optimized how to throw a ball harder, but mechanically, I think that's why so many guys get hurt. It's mechanically unsound. So you don't have a lot of control, and you're pushing your body to the absolute limit. And I think it's kind of unhealthy, and if you don't have good control, now you're throwing 100 mile an hour right down the chute, and it gets redirected about 450 feet.
You know what? Hold on 1 second. Let me look at something real quick. Hold on.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Are we going to call me an idiot again about
No,
baseball?
no. This is actually really good.
All right.
I'm going to have to hit this first.
Everyone's waiting.
Hold on. This is pretty important stuff. So we've been doing this for almost 60 episodes. Mm-hmm. That is the first time, Kyle, that I was talking about something and you took it in a different direction, in an unplanned. I was telling a story and about just the fact that I can't believe that like everybody can hit 100 now, and I was going into a next point, and you went on a tangent, not me. You went on a tangent about, well, this is how that happens. And
this is weird.
I was like, yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm
going to be quiet.
You kind of threw me for. I thought, is he trying to steer this ship?
No. What are you doing? What are you doing? Where's
I almost turned your mic off.
Where's my bat?
I'm like, he says 2 more words. Right? He goes to Quiet Town. See, you can't hear. Yeah. No, Kyle.
No, Kyle.
There's Kyle. No, Kyle. Hey,
stop talking stupid.
Do you remember?
This is not your
Hey,
show.
And you gave me the board? You're the stupidest person I've ever met, Kyle. But the whole time you sat there doing that, I thought, I'm going to lose track of what I got to remember what I was going to say.
No.
And you're like, and you know why? And you kept I'm thinking he took us on usually I'm the one that's like, oh, by the way, the dog over there just shitting. You're like, what were we just talking about soccer?
Were we? Yeah. Weren't we talking about
Kudos
roofing?
to you, Kyle.
Were we talking about concrete?
Hey, you better. Well, I don't know. The 401 looks like it's a little Big John Gillis over here. But that's the first time I've been thrown for a loop. I thought he's trying to take over the show.
What the fuck are you
He
doing?
hands me the board and thinks he's the talent. Wait a minute. I'm selling this son of a bitch tomorrow.
I'm throwing it away.
Used my ass. But no, what the most amazing part, I'm like, God, like everybody, this guy's starting pitcher, he's throwing 102, 104. The problem is, Kyle, you've played baseball. Anybody that plays baseball knows that these guys now see this. They can get in machines, the technology. It's not a surprise anymore. You don't walk up and you only see 86 and then the one guy in your county throws 95.
Right.
Nobody's hitting him.
Hello,
Not
David
happening.
Gandalf.
Yeah, nobody's hitting him. Now but here's the deal. Evidently, somebody has trained this kid to think that, you'll throw it by everybody. Dude is throwing it right down. I mean, Ohtani turns on a ball, doesn't hit it like 700 feet, hits a line drive, 385, just over the wall, hard enough that if it hits you, it probably goes through you. Right. So good thing. So
they haven't seen my heat. Oh, they haven't seen your heat? Meat? That's exactly what it is.
I mean, but the whole point of the fact that all these guys, I'm like, God, every one of these guys comes in for the Reds. Spring training must be really odd for the Reds because the pitching coach walks in and goes, does everybody throw 100? Great. You'll blow up by everybody. Don't have to hit locations. Right. Don't change speeds. Locations 100 miles an hour, straight as an arrow. You'll get them all. I mean, the first game looked like a batting practice. I thought, how the hell did this team, and I even put it on Facebook, I said, is this their ace? This guy, right. They got to the playoffs with this is their number one who throws 102 right down the middle.
Right down the chute.
I mean, every pitch they show it now, obviously, you can see the box and you can see where it lands and it's cut in half. And is it a strike or is it not? I will say this, when they do hit the corners because of that new metric, more balls or strikes than I'm like, you better start swinging the bat, fellas, because those are good pitches. Because evidently if it hits it, it's like any part of it, it's a strike, right?
Sure.
So
like tennis.
But this dude just backfired it by everybody, getting his hat turned around every time. I thought, how long are we going to do this? I mean, seriously. So game 2, right?
Do it again. Rinse and repeat.
Game 2, I'm watching, it's a best of 3. And this kid comes out and he's throwing this sweeper, and it's pretty cool, pretty crafty. But he's throwing 98. Right. His fastball's 98. Problem is, when he throws that fastball, it is not. I mean, these guys should be moving it around. These things are in like zone. You're hitting zones 1, 2, 3 at the top, 4, 5, 6 inside to out, 7, 8, 9. This is like they're throwing 3 or 2, 4, 6. I'm like, or 4, 6, whatever, right down the middle, and I'm going, what are we doing? And I guess I was floored by that and thought, well, it looks like a little league team playing against everybody else. So my biggest fear was realized because they got throttled in both games. Wasn't even close by the time the eighth inning. Terrible. It's awful. The worst series there was. So I don't know how you come back for that, but I was stunned by that. But my other thing that drove me nuts. Oh, I know what I was going to do. Hold on. Talk for a minute. I know how I wrote this down. This will set me off now. The
thing that I have really kind of leaned into now is I've got a buddy that's in the Marlins organization, and I know I've talked about him a couple times, but I really like what he's doing.
Right.
Where on the one hand he is maximizing speed, which I have my issues with it, but he's good at it. You know what I mean? So, but he's got kids down there throwing 145 miles an hour.
145?
No, I'm saying I think he's got 6 down there. They're throwing over 100 right now. Okay, so I know I was exaggerating a little bit.
He's throwing a Porsche.
But he uses the Rapsodo.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about?
Right, yeah.
And he tracks movement metric.
Right.
While also trying to increase speed. Well, so he changes how they hold the ball. No one's throwing a 4-seam fastball, and that's where he's differing. And I think
because everyone wants a movement instead of and it goes left and right.
But all he wants is vertical.
Right.
He doesn't care about horizontal movement, which makes
neither do the women.
Right. Right.
Vertical.
Yeah.
Bing. Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the 99.5 W607. How stupid is that?
It's rough.
You know what? Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start reading my texts because that's what I was getting to. I forgot. I was going to read you my text why I watched. I watched the games. All right.
Are you talking this is the Reds game?
This
correct?
is me watching the Reds game.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
So this is what you're firing into the ether?
This is what I'm doing.
Or you're texting your wife?
No, this is going to Facebook.
Okay.
Watching the postseason, these are supposed to be the best teams in baseball, right? How many people actually hit 300? What a joke. Maybe, am I missing something? Seeing no regular season games? Hell, who won the hitting title and with what stats? 311 win the hitting title. You remember back in the day they used to hit like 380, 390. It says what a joke. And another thing, you're talking about Los Angeles starting pitcher being a Cy Young candidate. They were talking about this, right? And I said, you show me all these stupid metrics that nobody gives a shit about and not his record. Right. So I said, show me his win-loss record, his damn ERA, and his strikeout to walk ratio.
Right.
That's all I need to know if this guy's a bum or not. Right. I said, we're almost through the first 2 innings, and I still don't know if he won 12 games or 20. And then evidently I went to my squirrel mode, and I said, now a huge error with 2 outs, and the Reds don't score from first. His ass would be benched and done. Are you shitting me? An elimination game, and you're effing jogging. You want to know what's wrong with this generation? That's it. I forgot to put the end on that. And then the next one is there a reason in bold print? Is there a reason the Reds pitchers throw everything right over the middle? Wow. Then the next one. 2 strikes and all these fools still taking monster cuts. Just put in play, jackass. And then the next one. I have never in my life seen such terrible at-bats with people on. The Reds really made the playoffs, ? They look like amateurs.
Well, didn't they set a bunch of records?
I don't know, but here's the last one about that game. As Bob Uecker would say, these guys suck. Dude, that's all me. Hold on. Oh, and then I switched over to the Reds or the Yankees Red Sox game.
Uh-huh.
Have you seen the Red Sox play at all?
No.
Me neither. First time I've seen it. Their first baseman comes up, right? Nathaniel Lowe. Here's what I put. First name, his name's Nathaniel Lowe. Nathaniel Lowe for the Sox just came up and I laughed out loud. No shit, that happened. Looks like a Walmart manager. Just a chiseled beefcake. More chubby mattress salesman. I mean, seriously, you got to look him up. This guy playing Major League Baseball, it gives me hope. I mean, dude, I couldn't figure out how to express when they showed this guy. Kyle, he looks like, in his uniform, it's almost like he was wearing like a turtleneck, and he looked like a 6'4", 45-year-old man that they're like, hey, we need somebody. You
Take off your jeans.
You done changing that tire? Get in there. I mean, he's got a shitty mustache. Just a chubby beard. I'm like, this. Are you serious? And I thought, okay, he's got to be the DH. He's playing first.
He's playing first.
They actually look up Nathaniel, and then I saw his name, and I thought, this is somebody is joking.
Somebody's having a laugh.
I didn't make it, and this guy did. The only difference is the 8 inches taller he is than me. This guy looks like I swear to you, Kyle, this guy looks like if we were playing the the IABL Blue Jays. This guy could be playing like first or third base for him. You know who he looked like? Look at me. He looked like Kurt. He was built like Kurt. I shit you not.
He'll appreciate that.
Oh, seriously. I love Kurt. But let's be honest, dude. If you saw him in a major league uniform tomorrow, would you not be like, I feel like I got cheated.
Maybe try a sit-up.
No, not like that. But I'm like, but I feel like I got cheated a little bit, right? I mean, if you look him up, and I expect you to ring in on the next time, because I was like, I swear to God, I must have paced back and forth 6 or 7 times going, this guy? He looks like a butcher. He looks like he's not Giancarlo. He's not, I mean, he doesn't even look like the squirrely guy that maybe comes out of the bullpen and you're like, this greaseball can throw it, and he throws it. Right. This guy, they handed him a bat and said, hey,
go get him.
Hey, Bobby.
Right. Pick me a winner.
Hey, pick me a winner, Bobby. Except it's Bobby at 45 years old and 285 pounds.
Or Bobby or
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it.
League of Their Own. What the hell's that kid's name?
A League of Their Own. Yeah. Hooch, Marla Hooch.
You're gonna lose.
Oh, you're gonna lose.
What's that kid's name?
Hold on.
Something Love, right?
No, it was
You know who I'm talking about? But that kid grown up to 6'5". That kid grown up to 6'5".
Yes. I mean, I swear to God, everybody out there look up Nathaniel Lowe. You're going to die because, first of all, his name's Nathaniel. He should be doing Civil War reenactments, dude. He should be out on Gettysburg doing Civil War reenactments. Hey, and he wouldn't even be a fighter. He'd be like the guy sloughing stew and shit.
Stillwell Angel.
That's Stillwell Angel. That's right. Oh shit. That's really all I had when it comes to. Is there anything else funny. I can think of? I did think that my daughter played in this tournament today. It's supposed to be PGF, which is the big time travel bullshit. Which, oh God, I'm so over the travel shit. But
come on, why you gotta be like that?
Like
it's gonna
what?
Be great.
Travel?
Yeah.
No, this one cost us, dude. This cost us a fortune for these, and they said it was a small. Well, it's a lot of money because a lot of small colleges are going to be there scouting, which we've talked about it. My wife looked at me at game 2 and goes, "Do you think there's any coaches here?" And I went, "Not unless they're sitting up in that air conditioning."
Right.
I said, "No." And then I thought because PGF is supposed to be the top, this is supposed to be a PGF 16U
showcase
tournament,
kind of a thing, right?
Showcase tournament. And I was expecting, holy shit, man, this will be big time.
Right. No.
I'm thinking this. I mean, the only thing that, and you're like, well, are we going to win? It's not about winning when you get to that, because all these teams are they're not. It's not. There's not an excelled group. There's not a, you've got to go play like outside of here. You got to play on regional teams to be on that anymore. So all these people that think they're A teams, it's like you're not. Well, my wife's like, are we going to win the tournament? I said, at this point, it's not about winning the tournament. It's just about competing against people that are supposed to be at this high level.
Right.
And did I see anybody that looked like, I thought, this doesn't look any different than anything else? And we spent $2,000, not us, but the team, spent $2,000 more on this because there was supposed to be some low level. Well, we're talking Franklin, Hannah. I mean, what are we doing?
Right.
I can get that. You want to be, let's be honest. If I did a TED Talk, I'd tell all the parents out there, if your kid wants to play at a Division III, like, you can.
Absolutely.
You don't have to play in high school.
Right.
You can.
Yeah.
If you want to pay $45,000 a year for your kid to go play, and they may get $15,000 academically, yeah, they can play. They need the numbers.
Right.
I mean, it's. I mean, seriously, I was.
Well, that, and I think even in today, not that I've been like involved in it real big, but Division II, I think you could you could probably social media your kid
Oh,
into
if they're good, if they
if
can
they're
play.
good. No, if they're good.
But I'm talking about people that
Oh yeah.
are.
But I'm saying, so I'm going to get in a tournament and I'm going to pay $5,000 to drive to Ohio.
Not a chance.
And I can't play my way out of just the greater
can't even make your high school.
area.
Yeah, right.
Right. Yeah, just do some social videos or some social media videos of
Worst
your kid
case
making
scenario.
right, and just do that and move on.
What's the worst case scenario is your kid goes to a college and walks on, and you've talked to that coach and said, hey, they really want to come here. They want to play.
Right.
You can talk them into a preferred walk-on. We don't want any money. Who's not going to – if that kid shows up and can do anything,
Right.
as long as you're not Oklahoma or Texas,
Sure.
you're talking NAIA in Angola, Indiana,
Right.
you could go play.
You can make it happen.
Not there, actually. They've won back-to-back nationals.
Well,
But
Right.
I mean, Manchester,
Right.
Division III in the middle of nowhere, northern Indiana. Alex, you want to play softball?
There it is.
And they'll get, hey, they don't probably even have to contact you. You could call that coach and say, my kid wants to come there. They pitch for their high school team.
Right.
At that point, that coach doesn't give a shit. If you're the ace, can you throw strikes? They'll come down, they'll see you, they'll talk to you, and they're either going to say, we'll find you a little bit of academic money, or they're going to say, yeah, if you want to come up there and walk on, it's fine.
Yeah.
They're not going to turn you down.
Right.
Because if the president of a Division III like that hears somebody turn down an admission, you're fired.
You're fired. Right.
I mean, that's, hey, Susie, yeah. Did you have 3 people say they wanted to come here and play softball? Yeah. And you told them they couldn't be on the team? Yeah, you're fired.
You're fired.
Hey, funny thing is, your car's being towed right now.
Right now.
Hey, and your key doesn't work.
And Walt's scrubbing your name off that parking reserve spot.
Amazingly enough, that 18,000 you're making to be good news.
Yeah.
Hey, keep what's left. Keep your life. Hey, we'll give you one more check. Here's your parting severance.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
But I mean, that's how stupid all this shit is. If you have grand illusions that your kid's going to be playing in the Big 12 or the Big 10 or something, good for you. But most people will tell you, you'll say it, Kyle. I think we've talked about it. Kids like that jump off at you.
Oh yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, they're different.
Well,
they're
if
different
Susie
animals.
plays a little bit harder, if she plays 75 more games, and we spend $18,000 more dollars. No.
No, those
Not
kids,
Susie.
Those kids are obvious. Yeah. I mean,
I mean, seriously, I think of all the people that came and watched me play in high school. They all knew.
right. You're good.
Well,
No, but I mean, let's be
no, I
realistic.
know. No, you're right.
You're good. But you are. You were good at baseball. I am.
Oh, I was talking about like football.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh, baseball, dude, baseball. I could have not played for 3 years and probably gotten.
right. Probably.
I mean,
You could
dude,
probably
think
make
about
it
this.
now.
Think about me, as good as I was in everything that I do, and then I pick up a mic and I'm even better.
Right. And then it's like, oh my God. Yeah, how this isn't our only job is just beyond me.
Oh, wait, back from reality.
There it is.
Oop, there goes gravity. No, it's just some of it's so stupid. And I'm watching people. I mean, all these parents have airbrush shirts now. And one lady was wearing a swing bata shirt. I just thought, these are people that probably never played anything. And their daughter,
Right.
old Betsy Sue out there, couldn't play dead couldn't play dead in a morgue. I was like, oh, so I was trying to explain to Krista. So I probably got annoying with her because all these girls, like the team I was watching, if you ever see, so just and we'll quit on this because it's getting late, but I'm watching kids swing. Mm-hmm. If you ever have to go up, like your swing, your hands have to come up, Kyle, to hit a baseball or softball,
You're doing it wrong.
you have no chance, right? And I'm watching this, and I'm like, Krista, are you watching this? And she's like, I'm just watching the game. I'm like, but
I'm trying to drown you out with alcohol.
and you know what I did?
Dream on, lady.
I said, hit it, Eric. I said,
you took your shirt off, and then she was back on.
Oh, she was so depressed, and then. I love this thing, dude. I'm taking this to bed tonight and seeing how it goes down, Kyle.
That's right. Are you in the mood? And then you put it on.
and we will hear. This is how most radio shows started, Kyle. How ridiculous.
Right.
But no, I was like, babe, are you watching this? I said, even a high pitch, you got to stay on top of.
You have to stay on top.
But they're all teaching these kids that you got to lift.
Yeah.
So they either come down or back.
Right.
And God, even my daughter was doing that. And she's like, Dad, I can't hit. I said, you know what's great about this, bud? We can fix it. I said, but I'm done screwing with you if you're not going to put forth the effort. We can have a garage session anytime you want. Well, I've been telling you that. I said, no. It's like that's like my minus walking by mirrors. That's my second favorite thing to do is hit and watch hitting. Right. And I'm like, no. She goes, I know. Okay, fine. We'll do it. I said, I'm going to hold you to it. Right. I don't want to hear it because there's some issues with your swing.
There are some issues,
but
it's all
fixable. Because there's a guy I know can get that fixed. But I mean, in all honesty, it was so weird to watch all these girls. None of them attack. None of them seem to realize that the swing plane has to come down. You can lift at the end,
right?
But they all dip and. God, there was one poor girl every time she came up, and I'm like, if I'm the other coach and we're throwing anything like hands or under,
right,
you're fired. I mean, that's
right.
How you're out because it was just ridiculous. So just some things I picked up. If you guys want to get online and hear what I have to say, I'll do some videos. Kyle and I are thinking about doing some coaching videos. We'll give you that address, but we'll do it in tank tops and short shorts.
Right, short shorts, definitely short shorts.
So, it might not be for you guys, but
right. I know you're doing it with a wink, but I would love to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I was telling somebody today because God, this team is talking about doing a.
You want to be better at baseball? Give me a call. I will make you better. Period.
Well,
that's just it.
I don't. Mine's a no money guarantee though.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to put you in the show. I'll make you better. I don't care what your skill level is. I can make you better.
The last thing. Sorry, you're right. You will. Exactly right. I agree. But the mental part, we were talking about this. I told you we need to talk about this, and we'll do it for 5 minutes or so. Nobody teaches the mental part of the game anymore.
No.
I am stunned. And my daughter could not believe it. I said, do you understand the part of the problem is, buddy, you guys get up to swing. You're 15 years old now. Mm-hmm. Nobody has taught you. We've talked about it, but nobody has consistently talked to you about just because you get in the box and the ball's a strike, you have to swing at it.
Right.
You don't have to do that until there's 2 strikes on you.
Right.
I said, and you know what? I said, you know what, Barry Bonds, this is blew my mind when I heard this. The way he used to take BP was to figure out which balls he actually was like, all right, I don't hit that one well. I hit this one well. Most kids go up there and they swing at 7 pitches and they get out.
Right.
You can do that if you're trying to figure out what you hit well. Now, once you figure out that, okay, I can't hit the outside pitch.
Right.
I can't hit this pitch. I can't hit this one. I can't hit this one.
Then why the hell am I swinging?
Right. So now I told her, I said, you know what? You know how you get better? You go into BP, and I don't care if they have to throw you 120 pitches. You figure out you're only getting 7 swings.
Right.
You swing at the 7 balls that you know you can crush. And when you get good enough to crush every one of those you see, now you can expand your zone.
Right.
I said, but until you can do that, I said, and people are going to get pissed at you. I said, I didn't know that. I didn't know any of this until I was, I think, a junior in college.
Right.
When we had a coach that had us, if you were the next hitter up, you sat behind the cage and you had the strike zones 1, 2, 3 from inside to out up top, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Right.
Those were your zones, or some did them backwards, up to down.
Right.
Either way, you knew what your zones were, and nobody teaches that now. So if I swung at a ball that was in the outside, and I didn't hit it, I couldn't hit it well, and I wanted to get better at it, then I had to take BP then look for those.
Right.
No batting practice coach in college or high school is going to throw you enough BP to do that. So when
No.
you do BP, you have to figure it out kind of on your own. You may have a shitty BP session, but if you're learning something from it, and I was trying to explain it, I said, when you go to practice and you guys hit, I mean, you can have your soft tosser, you can have tee work, you can work it.
Right.
There are ways that you could figure that out without all the analytics that they have now at the big time deals. But I said, you want to get better? That's how you do it. I said, then you walk up there, you're looking for zone 3 and 5.
Right.
And you crush them. If it's zone 2 and you have no strikes, take it.
Right.
Because you know what you're going to do with zone 2, you'll make contact, but you're going to pop it up. You're going to hit it weakly somewhere. So that's what I was trying to explain to her, because they stand on deck. None of them time up the pitcher. None of them getting their loads. None of them do any of that. They just kind of go through the motions like we all did, like high school kids
you're not
do.
shown. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Where when you say, listen, you get in the box, you should be looking for how they're throwing the 0-2, what they throw. They don't know
Right.
you. In high school, they don't have a scouting report on you. Most colleges, they don't.
Nope.
Until you see them you play them in a 3-game series, they may have something on you by the game 3.
Right.
If you're not playing in the SEC, they'll have everything on you.
But unless you're playing D1, most
Right.
pitchers fall into a pattern anyway.
Right.
They get 2 strikes on you, they're throwing this pitch.
Exactly right.
Right.
So there's so many, and nobody, not that you need to talk about it, but we've started talking to our 11U team about it. Just, hey guys, when you're in that on deck circle, you need to be focused. You need to be just if they can change their focus from, oh my God, we're going to do a Snapchat here in a minute too. Okay, I'm up next. Let me just
Right.
kind of time it up. That's a step.
Yeah.
That's a step for 11-year-olds. Oh, I just ripped some serious ass. But I've been taking colon broom. Have you taken that?
No.
They need to sponsor us.
Yeah.
So you get up in the morning, and like I don't eat breakfast, so I will take it a half an hour before my lunch.
Yeah.
And dude, first of all, it's like psyllium husk. It's that stuff that they put in all the laxative type stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take it, and then I'll eat. And first of all, you're not as hungry. And then, man, when it's time, it's like
Really?
big time. It's great. And
All
it's
right.
smooth and it's clean. There's not a whole lot of rubbing. Like, you know how when you take a shit sometimes and you don't fully get it out and you kind of squeeze it off. Now you got to wipe your butt for 25 minutes.
It's like there's a marker down there.
It's like you've said it before. It's like when you used to shit in people's front seats.
Right. Like that. Like that's
It's a great way to, hey, hold on. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Kyle shitting in the Greenwood parking lot in the front seat of a Ford F-150. Kyle, he's our guy to go to tonight. Thank you, everybody. Woo! I-55, rock and roll. I don't think I might have turned my mic off. I can't hear shit right now. Did I unplug my stuff? What am I doing here? Oh, shit, it's still on.
It's still on. It'll be on forever.
All right. What? My headphones aren't working now.
You're kidding.
Or my mic. I can't hear my mic. Can you hear my mic?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. What'd you do?
Hello? I don't know. What? Hello?
You still there?
Hello? My headphones
Whoa.
aren't working.
Okay. It's your headphone because, yeah, it's blaring on my end.
Is it blaring?
Oh, yeah. It's really loud. I don't know. This is your circus now. I don't know. Yeah, nobody knows. We got technical difficulties.
Well,
Yeah.
hello? That's good for you.
Oh, yeah.
Hello? That's you. 2?
Yeah.
You're 3.
No, 2.
Hello? What? That is weird.
I don't know.
Did I mute something?
Maybe you hit too many of those damn buttons.
Hello? That ain't it.
I don't know. I had to take them off because you were loud.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you hear it?
Oh, yeah.
Why is it so? Oh, I turned it on. What? That was weird.
What is that? Why is the green button there lit?
This?
Yeah. There.
When I turn it off, I can't hear it.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Oh, maybe because you've got it down there.
Hello?
Does that help?
Hello.
Is that home?
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah,
what it
there you
was.
go.
What
Okay.
what was that about?
Stop hitting buttons, man. Stop. This is why I run
Dude,
the board.
I'm so glad I bought this thing. You know what? We need to talk about. Hey,
Hang on. Before you do that, turn mine down.
dude, like the greatest. It's kind of catchy.
You need to make up words for it now. Just keep listening to it till you come up with some words.
I'll bring it right some words.
Jason is great.
You know, it'd be great if you could mix in this with
Jason
this.
is great. Right. Just mix them all in.
All right, you know what? This is a good outro.
You're like a
music.
DJ. You and Moby.
A Bad Bunny. Let's have a guy that doesn't speak any English do the halftime show.
That's right.
And that hates America.
We got to be worldwide.
And that hates America.
Really does.
Oh, God.
Well, then why is he coming here? Because of
God,
money.
We're not getting
Well,
into,
yeah,
we're
for
not getting,
money.
We're not getting into all that shit.
Well, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know he's doing a halftime show, but beyond that, I don't
It's
know.
a pull. It's a, yeah, we're just. Hour 50.
All right.
You ready to roll out?
Yeah.
You're going to have to throw the commercials on this.
You're giving me the memory card?
I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to talk about that, I guess. Do you know what I'm thinking, Kyle? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm thinking that we are going to leave tonight. Yeah! Hey, just remember tonight, don't you be drinking and driving. If you need any help, you call the financial services of Kyle Corbin. We'd like to send a shout out to all the great places, the Classic Chassis, Bing Bang Boom, Floor Tech, who partners with the
Gandalf Bats.
Gandalf Bats, Schneider's Pub, Mashcraft Brewery, Goosehead Insurance. Kyle, you got anybody else you want to thank tonight?
I don't think anybody wants me to.
Dubby Sports Drink, because
Dubby.
it's Dubby for
Dubby
the
for the
win.
win. I get that every once in a while.
Do you really? And we'd like to take it out to special guests for all those ladies out there that think our voices are sexy. Our bodies match. We're taken. Good night.